An ensemble cast is great because I can tell so many stories. And it's a wonderful way to work when you get the right chemistry. Like this movie's the right chemistry. I had great chemistry on Why Did I Get Married? I got really great chemistry on this movie, and they've rallied around me to make sure that, I do a good job.
It's alchemy. Casting is alchemy. You do it and you hope, and when you get it right, it's explosive, and that's what we have here.
I think it's a really fabulous cast. I was very excited about the entire cast.
They're all really serious, accomplished actors and take the work very seriously, and at the same time, like to have fun in the process. And so we've been having so much fun.
Everybody's carrying a part of the weight. It's not like it's all on your shoulders. And when you have such a powerful, great cast as we do in this movie, it makes it fun too. It's not, some days I get up, I don't feel like I'm coming to work. I feel like I'm coming to have fun.
You become a family. You become this like little village, and you're, trying to build a hut, right? And so everyone's, has their little job. You do the roof and you do the back door, and I'll make the windows, and it comes together, and it's like, what, we got this hut, which is, it's amazing.
There's just a ton of different personalities on the set all the time, and there's just a lot going on. And I think, I've done a ton of ensemble films in my career, and they're fantastic. I mean, I think, you go to a theater, and you're being entertained by a bunch of really good actors instead of just one or two.
Chris, you will never be William Cartwright. He's smart. He can carry on a conversation with the business world without stuttering. He's charming. He went to Harvard. Get over it.
When looking for a ruthless, sexy, talented actress to play this role, there was only one choice, and that was Sanaa. She actually came to our original, when we had a reading of the script. And when she spoke the first words in the script as this character, Tyler and I looked at each other and said, that's it. That's it.
She's not playing her as this witch or this kind of horrible person. She's playing somebody who's in love. We did a scene where we think my wife sees us kiss. And, we almost liked that in a weird way. We played it a certain way where it was like, we both almost kind of looked at each other and went, there's something kind of sexual about the fact that she might have seen us, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh God, It's more of like, it's just that little different thing. So we've been trying different things, and I think that's what's really fun about working with Sanaa. She's there and she's present, and she likes to have fun.
When I was in drama school, my acting teacher told us on the very first day that 1% of people who call themselves actors actually make a living at it. And so, 15 years later, I'm able to, pay my bills, and so I feel very grateful. So I'm very passionate about what I do, and I feel very blessed to be able to do it.
She's subtle as a hammer, and yet she's so subtle because you never don't know what's going on within her. But the way she chooses to portray it is like silk. And she and Cole are perfectly matched in that way, because I think that's part of the essence of both their characters. I mean, these people are just seamless, and yet it always catches up to them.
This is my third time playing Sanaa's mom. People are starting to ask me, are we related? But it's interesting because each time we've done it, it's been something very different. And I like playing opposite Sanaa because she does a lot of internal work, and it's easy to play off. She listens a lot.
She understands this woman. She really gets how her brain works. The sweetest souls get to play, they play the best villains, in my opinion.
It's fun to play a villain. She is gonna get what she wants, no matter how it affects anybody else. She's ruthless. It's very hard for me at times to play the scenes. And Tyler, sometimes I'll wanna play against her, meanness, but Tyler will just push me. He's like, no, she's ruthless, she's cold. She wants to hurt that person. So, I guess there are people like that in the world, and you can't judge it. But it's actually been kind of fun to play her.
This company stands to have record highs in the first quarter of over 11...
I understand that.
Don't interrupt me when I speak.
Well, Cole Hauser's playing my husband, William Cartwright. And the thing I love about him is that he never apologizes. And I think if you're gonna play a character like William Cartwright, you cannot apologize for your behavior, because this man wouldn't. And Cole has no problem being rotten and filthy, and then in between the takes being one of the loveliest people you could hope to know.
My very first scene with him on the film was the boardroom scene when we are at our most ferocious with each other, so that was a lot of fun to start off that way because we didn't know each other at all. And so he was throwing some different lines at me at one point, which really pissed me off, you know, which was good for the scene, I guess. We had I think we had a good chemistry for those characters together.
It's at the end of the film where she's actually getting rid of me, firing me. And we were both sitting there looking at each other on camera, smiling, like you know, almost not smiling, not in a sense of like this is funny, but almost like two evil people who, you know, I've learned how to be crafty and sneaky and all these things because of the way you have raised me as a woman.
He's so perfect for this role. What he does, he plays spoiled and arrogant and yet wounded and sort of an attacker, but also the victim. So all the complexities of that so unbelievably well. The way he looks at me, you know, between wanting to just hate her and come on to her all at the same time. He can give you that look. He is absolutely wonderful. Just what a pleasure.
I don't ever look at something as a villain or as a bad guy. In fact, you know, in all the roles that I've ever done, I've never approached it that way, and I never will. You know, everybody's got demons in their closets, and everybody has skeletons that they don't like to bring out, or they would love to be able to do something, but they don't act on it. And the great thing about being an actor and playing a character like that is that, again, there are no walls. You can do as you please. It's so far from anything that I am. I mean, I'm married with 2 kids, so I get to play that guy who, you know, gets to be, you know, a liar, cheating, and a stealer, you know?
Rockman Dunbar was on Soul Food for some time, and I had seen his work and really enjoyed it. And when we were thinking about who can play this role, when his name came up, I was really happy about it because he's a really good guy and a lot of fun, too.
He reminded me, like, I hired him for his first job in Hollywood, you know, 15 years ago on a TV series. I'll be working with him now and to see how he's grown. But he has an enormous depth as an actor. And what's great about, you know, besides just working with Tyler as his friend in the movie, is the way how willing he is to be directed.
I think Rockman brings an honesty to his work. He's very grounded, and there's a warmth that comes from him, even when we see he's got a scene that's gonna scare some of his fans. But he brings a warmth to him.
Just to even be a part of the Tyler Perry phenomenon that's going around with his last, 5 films. That's exciting, you know, to be a part of the legacy, if you will.
So when's dinner ready?
The bathtub is ready.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shut down.
Mm-hmm. Just until you clean it up a little bit.
You don't like the funk?
Not unless it's pee funk.
My other women like the funk.
You know what?
Taraji Henson plays my wife, Pam. And I've been a fan from the first time I saw her in Hustle and Flow. But when I saw her and talk to me, I was like, okay, I gotta work with this woman because she is a ball of fun.
She's a very spontaneous and honest actor, and she acts forward. You know, that's kind of her style, and it's coming out of her. And I think they're 2 of the actors of their age group that are just spot on, and that was a real fabulous thing to come to work to.
Me and Taraji, I feel like she's my sister in real life. Yesterday we were doing a take and she's off camera. Of course, it's my close-up and she's having me crack up. And it was a very serious scene, but we're having a lot of fun.
The one thing on this earth that keeps me grounded is my son and my strong, you know, spiritual base. And just knowing that there is a God. I look out my window, I see the mountains and the sky and the beautiful blue ocean, and I know there's something bigger than man.
Take the money, get some boxes, and get that money.
It is an ensemble for the audience to watch, and I like, as an audience member, to see all those different threads come together in a piece. And Tyler does that so well.
Most of the actors in this movie will be, in some ways, rediscovered or discovered by their fans in terms of what they're able to show emotionally. It's a world-class cast that is taking Tyler's words and just investing so much emotion into them that you cannot help but be moved.
It's really good to have. You want that when you're doing a movie like this. And I prefer ensembles so that I can spread the story out among other people.